Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I said this on many occasions and I will say it again. I think that guys in the West, they will bring, if they don't do it already, regular military, army, to Poland. In Poland, they just change their things, get in Ukraine as volunteers, or they get a special operation, or special services, or whatever euphemistic terms they want to use in order to get them and fight and help, fight the Russians, the evil Russians, right? And little by little we find certain things that are used as euphemisms, or you can draw a hint. Hey, wait a minute. Is that what it is? I just covered in an article a minute ago where Reznikov, the defense minister of Ukraine, wants to change the law, the constitution of Ukraine, to allow deployment of foreign troops, foreign bases on Ukrainian territory. That is just to make it legal. I suspect that that's already there, but they just want to make it legal after the war ends, or when these guys are going to say again, hey, you guys have NATO troops on your territory. They say, yeah, but it's all legal. What do you want? And ignore the fact that what are they doing over there? They're going to find euphemisms like they're here to protect the children or the elderly, or the hospitals and ladies of the night. They have no problem bringing up all kind of euphemisms to have the empathy. Okay, all right. So what's going on here? Remember those tens of thousands of Ukrainian troops training in Western Europe and in other countries in the West? I think the United States has some. I don't remember if Canada, I think, has some. With those guys? Yes. When those guys are going to come back, there are going to be tens of thousands of people coming in. I suspect a lot of them will speak not Ukrainian, will speak foreign languages, but hey, that's my gut feeling. So look at this one. Supposedly, UK Defense Ministry said trained 18,000 Ukrainian recruits during Operation Interflex. I'm not denying this could be possible and real, but I doubt that. I doubt that these 18 Ukrainians were just brought, all of them, from Ukraine to the UK and trained, and then they will go back. I guess we're going to have these guys coming back, or even more, because who's going to count them? This is what UK Defense Ministry reports. It's not like someone counted them. It's like, excuse me, sir, did you commit that crime? No, man, I was at home in bed at that time. Okay, I believe you. Really? Anyway, let's go and see what's going on here. In April, the ministry said that over 10,000 Ukrainian soldiers had undergone training in the UK, with a total of 20,000 recruits expected to be fully trained in 2023. Yes, they showed us some videos with, 20 guys training on a location and all that. They showed Sunak visiting and all that, but that's not necessarily 20,000. And there's not necessary that this is the only ones that will show up in Ukraine to help when Ukraine gets in doo-doo. No, they will come. This is what's going to happen, my prediction. You're going to hear a lot of waves of volunteers that will just enter Ukraine. That's one. They will call them volunteers. Somehow people say, well, let's finish this up, man. Against those criminals over there, we got to protect the kids and so on. All right. So that's the first one. And the second one will be the Ukrainian trained troops from West. Waves who are going to come. Waves and waves and waves. And they can tell us, well, there have been 5,000 coming. And they come, let's say, 80,000. How do you know? How would you know that when they say, well, 8,000 Ukrainians came? Because they can't say it's too little, because they're going to probably have an impact on the front. So they have to come to something close to something that would have an impact. Well, let's say 60,000 trained Ukrainians are going to return to Ukraine and fight the Russians, and you're going to sit on the front. When actually came, let's say, 120. But you didn't count them. They told you, and you are supposed to believe it, right? Yes. They would not lie to us. So, okay, and the other 60,000 that come are what? As I said before, take it off, take a picture. I'm a volunteer now. Put it over here in case you're blown up or you're captured. I'm a volunteer. Yeah, but before that you were like Sergeant Tom Jones. So let's go back to the article. The UK Defense Minister said that it had already trained 18,000 Ukrainian recruits as part of the multinational Operation Interflex in the year since it was launched. So that's what's going to happen. These guys are going to come and will destroy the Russians. Operation Interflex is a UK-led multinational operation aimed at training and supporting Ukrainian forces amid Russia's military operation that started in February last year. Countries including Australia, Canada, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Latvia, Lithuania, Norway, the Netherlands, New Zealand, yes, and Sweden also participate in the mission. Okay, so you see these guys? Remember when these guys are going to send their boys there, if they didn't yet. As I don't know, advisors, military advisors, inspectors, love makers, whatever the euphemism they want to use for them. This is my prediction. We're going to find out. They are already there. That's my... I'm 99% certain. Why 99% certain? Because that's happening. It's like, oh, he entered the car, and the car is moving. Most definitely, he is driving the car. All right? The same here. Oh, we're involved in that, but no. We don't get involved with troops. No troops. We said no troops. We said no airplanes either. Oh, we said no tanks. We said no long-range missile systems. We said no short-range missile systems. Defense. Oh, we didn't say... Oh, howitzers? Oh, we sent them yet? Armored vehicles? Oh, we sent them? Jesus Christ. So we sent everything we said we don't send them. Each and every item that I mentioned in the first stage was, no, we will not send them. The decision was already made. That was just to groom us, to accept their BS. And then, oh, maybe we should because the Russians are killing more. Oh, yeah, maybe let's debate it. No, I don't think we should. They just play the game. And eventually, each and every item was sent. And for the same reason, because they were winning, somehow you send more if you're winning. And then because it's the same thing. The Russians are attacking, the Russians are killing, the Russians are war criminals, the Russians are this. Why didn't you send everything from the very beginning if that was the case? Why did you send only the bullets and the condoms and the, inflatable ladies first? Why didn't you send the whole thing from the very beginning? Why all this game? Because the weasels need to be prepared, how sometimes you get a steak and you heat it, pop, you put salt, seasoning, what do you put on it? And then you put it on a grill. You prepare it. That's us. And that is going to be these guys and their companies that profit out of this. So, my friends, I'm waiting for this volunteer and the returning Ukrainian army trained very well to come and fight the evil Russians. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.